Good morning, everyone. Today I want to talk about something simple but life-changing. 5 things you must improve daily if you want to succeed. Many people ask, what is the secret to success? The truth is, there is no secret. Success is about improving yourself a little bit every single day. Not once a year, not once a month, every day. Your biggest enemy is not your competitors, not the economy, and not the circumstances around you. It is your own mindset. Every day, the way you think shapes your actions, and your actions shape your future. If you wake up every morning believing that life is unfair, that success is only for the lucky or the rich, or that you don't have what it takes, then you have already lost before even trying. A strong mindset is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. The difference between people who reach their dreams and those who don't is not intelligence or talent. It is the ability to push forward even when things don't go as planned. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and failures. But if you train your mind to see every failure as a lesson instead of a disaster, then nothing can stop you. Most people focus too much on what they cannot control. They blame their circumstances, the economy, or even other people for their failures. But successful people focus on what they can control: their attitude, their effort, and their ability to learn. Every day, remind yourself that your thoughts create your reality. If you believe that you can grow, adapt, and find solutions, then no obstacle will be too big for you. So, how do you improve your mindset daily? Start with what you feed your brain. The books you read, the conversations you have, and the thoughts you allow into your mind all shape your beliefs. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to think bigger. Read about those who have overcome challenges greater than yours. Train yourself to see opportunities where others see problems. Another key to a strong mindset is self-discipline. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline stays. If you wait until you feel like doing something, you will never achieve your full potential. Train your mind to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. The more you push through discomfort, the stronger your mindset becomes. Finally, remember this: your thoughts are like seeds. If you plant negativity, fear, and doubt, then your life will be full of problems. But if you plant confidence, growth, and perseverance, then success will naturally follow. Each day, take one step toward improving your mindset. Think bigger, stay positive, keep learning, because once you control your mind, you control your future. The world is changing faster than ever before. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow, and those who do not learn, adapt, and grow will be left behind. Skills are not just tools for survival, they are the currency of success. If you want to increase your value, create more opportunities, and achieve long-term success, you must improve your skills every single day. Many people believe that once they finish school or get a degree, their learning is complete. But in reality, learning never stops. The most successful people in the world are those who dedicate themselves to continuous improvement. They do not wait for someone to teach them. They take responsibility for their own growth. Every day presents a chance to learn something new, whether it's a technical skill, a leadership ability, or a personal development habit. One of the best ways to improve your skills is to adopt the mindset of a beginner. No matter how much experience you have, there is always something new to learn. The moment you think you know everything is the moment you stop growing. Instead of resisting change, embrace it. Stay curious, ask questions, challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone and acquire knowledge that will help you move forward. Technology is evolving, industries are shifting, and businesses are constantly looking for people who can solve problems in new and innovative ways. If you are not actively learning and upgrading your skills, you risk becoming irrelevant. Whether you are an entrepreneur, an employee, or a student, Developing new abilities gives you a competitive edge. The more valuable your skills, the more valuable you become to employers, clients, and the world. Improving your skills does not always mean going back to school or earning another degree. It can be as simple as reading books, taking online courses, practicing new techniques, or learning from people who are experts in their field. Observe those who are successful in what you want to do. What skills do they have? What habits do they practice? Find ways to apply their knowledge to your own growth. Consistency is key. Learning something once is not enough. You must practice and refine your skills over time. Small, daily improvements compound into significant progress. The best athletes train every day. The best musicians practice regularly. The best leaders continuously sharpen their abilities. Mastery does not happen overnight, but those who commit to constant improvement will always rise above the rest. There will be times when learning something new feels difficult. You may struggle, fail, and feel frustrated, but this is part of the process. Growth comes from challenges, not comfort. Every time you push yourself to develop a new skill, you are building resilience, creativity, and confidence. No matter where you are in life, there is always room for growth. Identify the skills that will take you closer to your goals, invest time in developing them, and never stop improving. The world belongs to those who are willing to learn, adapt, and evolve every day. Communication is one of the most powerful tools you have, yet many people underestimate its importance. It is not just about speaking, it is about how you express your ideas, how well you listen, and how effectively you connect with others. Whether you are an entrepreneur, an employee, a student, or a leader, improving your communication skills daily will open doors you never imagined possible. The ability to communicate clearly and persuasively is often the difference between success and failure. You may have great ideas, but if you cannot express them in a way that others understand and appreciate, they will never reach their full potential. People who communicate well earn more trust, build stronger relationships, and influence others more effectively. Think about it. Every business deal, every job interview, and every meaningful relationship depends on good communication. One of the most important aspects of communication is clarity. Many people make the mistake of using complicated words or too much jargon to sound intelligent. But real intelligence lies in making things simple. The greatest communicators in history were not those who spoke the most, but those who made the biggest impact with fewer words. Every day, practice expressing your thoughts in a way that is clear, concise, and easy to understand. Listening is another skill that most people neglect. Many people hear, but few truly listen. Good communication is not just about talking, it's about understanding. If you want to be a great communicator, focus on listening more than you speak. Pay attention to what people are really saying, ask thoughtful questions, and make them feel heard. When people feel valued in a conversation, they are more likely to trust and respect you. Confidence is also a key part of effective communication. When you speak, do so with conviction. Your body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions all play a role in how people perceive your message. If you sound unsure of yourself, people will doubt you. But if you speak with confidence, even simple ideas will sound powerful. Confidence is not about being arrogant. It's about believing in what you say and delivering your message with strength. Improving communication is not just for public speaking or business meetings. It applies to every area of life. In personal relationships, clear and open communication prevents misunderstandings and builds deeper connections. In the workplace, strong communication skills can lead to promotions, better teamwork, and more opportunities. Even in casual conversations, the ability to express yourself well makes you more likable and persuasive. So how do you improve your communication skills daily? Start by reading and listening to great speakers. Observe how successful people communicate. how they structure their messages, and how they engage their audience. Practice speaking in front of a mirror, record yourself, and identify areas for improvement. Join discussions, engage in conversations, and push yourself to express your thoughts more effectively. One of the best ways to improve is through storytelling. People do not remember facts as well as they remember stories. If you can turn your message into a compelling story, people will not only listen but also remember and relate to what you are saying. Great leaders, teachers, and speakers use storytelling to inspire and connect with their audience. Another important habit is eliminating filler words. Words like you know, and like weaken your message. When you pause and think before speaking, your words become more impactful. Practicing silence between thoughts can make your communication more powerful and persuasive. Communication is an art that requires constant refinement. The more you practice, the better you become. Every conversation is an opportunity to improve, whether it's a business presentation, a casual chat with a friend, or even a simple text message. Focus on being clear, confident, and engaging in your daily interactions. At the end of the day, communication is the bridge between you and your goals. The better you communicate, the more influence you will have, the stronger your relationships will be, and the greater your chances of success. So commit to improving this skill every day, because those who communicate well, lead well, connect well, and succeed well. The people you surround yourself with have a significant impact on your success. No matter how talented or hardworking you are, you cannot achieve great things alone. Success is not just about what you know, but also about who you know, and more importantly, who knows you. The right connections can open doors that hard work alone cannot. That is why improving your network every day is one of the most important things you can do for your personal and professional growth. Many people make the mistake of thinking that networking is just about exchanging business cards, making small talk at events, or adding people on social media. But real networking goes far beyond that. It is about building meaningful, genuine relationships with people who can inspire, challenge, and help you grow. Networking is not about what you can take from others. It is about what you can give. When you focus on adding value to the people around you, your network will naturally expand and opportunities will come to you. Your network should not just consist of people who are like you. If you only interact with those who think, act, and work the same way as you, your growth will be limited. Surround yourself with people from different industries, backgrounds, and experiences. A diverse network brings fresh ideas, different perspectives, and new opportunities that you might never have considered. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more valuable your network becomes. Building a strong network requires consistent effort. You cannot just meet someone once and expect them to help you when you need something. Relationships take time to develop. Stay in touch with the people you meet, check in with them, offer your support, and be genuinely interested in their success. A strong network is built on trust and mutual respect, not on favors and transactions. One of the most effective ways to improve your network is to be proactive. Do not wait for opportunities to come to you. Go out and create them. Attend industry events, join professional groups, and participate in discussions. Engage with people on social media by sharing insights, commenting on posts, and providing value. The more visible you are in your field, the more people will want to connect with you. Another important aspect of networking is learning from others. Some of the greatest lessons in life do not come from books or schools, but from conversations with people who have been where you want to go. Seek out mentors who can guide you, colleagues who can challenge you, and peers who can grow with you. Be humble enough to ask for advice and be generous enough to share your own experiences. Many people fear networking because they think they are not important or successful enough to connect with influential people. But the truth is, Networking is not about status, it is about value. Even if you are just starting out, you have something to offer. Maybe it is fresh ideas, a unique perspective, or simply a willingness to help. Never underestimate what you bring to the table. One of the best ways to strengthen your network is to become a connector yourself. If you know two people who could benefit from meeting each other, introduce them. If you come across an opportunity that is not right for you but perfect for someone else, share it. When you help others succeed, they will remember you, appreciate you, and be more likely to help you in the future. Networking does not always have to be about professional gain. The relationships you build can also lead to lifelong friendships, personal growth, and unexpected opportunities. Sometimes, the most valuable connections come from the most unexpected places. A casual conversation at a coffee shop, a shared hobby, or a mutual friend. Stay open to meeting new people everywhere you go. In the digital age, networking has never been easier, yet many people do not take advantage of it. Platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and even Instagram provide incredible opportunities to connect with industry leaders, potential mentors, and like-minded individuals. But simply adding contacts is not enough. You must engage with them, support their work, and build genuine relationships. At the same time, remember that quality is more important than quantity. Having thousands of contacts means nothing if those connections are weak or superficial. Focus on deep, meaningful relationships rather than just increasing the number of people in your network. It is better to have 10 strong, reliable connections than 1,000 acquaintances who barely know you. Your network is like a garden. It needs regular care and attention. If you ignore it, it will wither. But if you nurture it, it will grow into something powerful that supports you throughout your life. Invest time every day into improving your network, connect with new people, strengthen existing relationships, and always be willing to give before you take. At the end of the day, your success is not just about what you achieve alone. It is about the people who help you, guide you, and support you along the way. A strong network is one of the most valuable assets you can have, and the best time to start building it is now. Failure is one of the most feared experiences in life, yet it is also one of the most valuable. Many people see failure as the end of the road, as proof that they are not good enough, smart enough, or lucky enough. But those who truly succeed in life see failure very differently. They do not run from it. They learn from it. They do not let it define them. They use it to redefine themselves. If you want to achieve great things, you must improve your attitude toward failure every single day. The truth is, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Every great leader, innovator, and entrepreneur has failed, often many times before they achieve their goals. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not that one group avoids failure while the other does not. The difference is that successful people embrace failure, learn from it, and keep moving forward. They see failure as a teacher, not as an enemy. One of the biggest mistakes people make is allowing failure to destroy their confidence. They experience a setback and immediately start doubting themselves. They say, maybe I'm not meant for this, or maybe I should give up. But failure is not a signal to quit. It is a signal to adjust, improve, and try again. Imagine if every time a child fell while learning to walk, they decided walking was not for them. No one would ever walk. The same applies to your goals and dreams. Failure is just part of the learning process. Another important shift in mindset is realizing that failure is temporary. No failure is permanent unless you allow it to be. The most successful people in the world have all experienced rejection, mistakes, and setbacks, but they refuse to let those moments define them. They understood that failure is just one chapter in the book of success, not the entire story. If you fail today, that does not mean you will fail tomorrow. If you make a mistake now, that does not mean you are doomed to repeat it forever. The only way failure becomes permanent is if you stop trying. One One of the most powerful ways to improve your attitude toward failure is to analyze it instead of fearing it. Many people experience failure and try to forget about it as quickly as possible, as if ignoring it will make it disappear. But the best way to grow from failure is to face it directly. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? What lesson can I take from this experience? When you treat failure as an opportunity to gain wisdom, it no longer feels like something to be ashamed of. It becomes something valuable. It is also important to stop comparing your failures to other people's successes. In the age of social media, it is easy to look at others and believe that they have it all figured out, that they never struggle or face difficulties. But what you see is only the highlight reel. What you don't see are the years of setbacks, hard work, and failures that came before their success. No one achieves anything meaningful without going through struggles. The people who appear to have it all are usually the ones who have overcome the most challenges. To improve your attitude toward failure, you must also remove the fear of judgment. Many people are not actually afraid of failing. They are afraid of what others will think if they fail. They worry about being laughed at, criticized, or seen as incapable. But the truth is, most people are too busy dealing with their own problems to focus on your failures. And even if some people do judge you, their opinions do not define you. The only thing that matters is whether you keep going despite the failure. Resilience is the key to overcoming failure. The ability to get back up after being knocked down is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. Some of the greatest success stories in history are about people who failed repeatedly before finally achieving their goals. Thomas Edison made thousands of unsuccessful attempts before inventing the light bulb. Walt Disney was fired from his job because he was told he had no imagination. These people did not let failure stop them. Instead, they let it fuel them. If you want to improve your attitude toward failure, start seeing it as a necessary step toward growth. Accept that failure will happen, and when it does, choose to see it as a lesson rather than a defeat. Keep pushing forward, keep learning, and keep improving. Failure is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. The sooner you embrace it, the faster you will grow. Success is not built in a day, but it is built daily. If you improve these 5 things every day, your mindset, communication skills, network, and attitude towards failure, then success is only a matter of time. So don't wait. Start today. Improve every single day, and one day you look back and be amazed at how far you've come. Thank you.